And so this is the most interesting part to me. They beg him, verse 12, send us to the pigs, let us enter them. He gave them permission. The pigs received the demons, they rushed down into the sea, and they drowned. What? Like if you've ever read that and you're like most of us, there's a lot of us who have sort of grown up in church, and so we're used to the story. But some of you, this was the first time, and when we got to there, you're like, what? What's that about? And there's only 3 reasons that I'm going to talk about. There's probably lots of reasons. One is it proves the story's credibility, that it's there. You don't make this up. Mark is writing Peter's account of what Peter saw as an eyewitness, and he says, this is what we saw, so we have to write it. And over, we've seen that there's a lot of things that they're writing about, details that they're including in the story, that the only reason they're in the story is because that's how it happened. But there's probably a purpose as well. I believe that there is. I think the second is it proves Jesus' authority. He had to give permission because he's the one who has authority, even over evil. And then there's a third, and I think the third reason is priority. Jesus prioritizes people. You see, in Matthew's version of the same story, Matthew adds that the demons say, have you come to destroy us before the time? They know there's a time coming, a time appointed when Jesus is going to speak a word and suddenly they're ultimately and finally destroyed. What a great day that is going to be. They're going to be destroyed. They know they're going to be destroyed. And so what Jesus is saying is this, if these parasitic demons need a host before their final destruction, then pigs will die before people. And I realize in America and in the West and modern era, we look at this because we don't look at pigs the same way they looked at them, right? We look at them as, it's like Peppa, and Wilbur and the babe. And we got all these movie star pigs line up, 2,000 of them. And we're like, the pigs, what about the pigs? And we love bacon bits. And so we're like, man, what an amazing waste of all this. Like, why in the world? Why is that happening? Listen, I know it's funny, but really, I think this is a significant point, is we look at them with sentimentality as an animal, and yet in an agrarian society, they looked at them as money. Tremendous wealth just went into the sea. And Jesus was saying, all the money in the world is not worth a human soul.